Everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, episode 115 with me, Cid, and I am miles away from anywhere in the middle of a swamp. There is a reason why I'm in the middle of a swamp, but the reason I came back at this stage was I spotted... Where you go? Spotted some pigoos over here. Are these... These are not actually Animania pigs, damn it. I was getting excited, I thought they might have been old black spot. So the reason I'm actually out in a swamp is I wanted some bushes. No, they're raspberry bushes. I'm looking for blackberry bushes. I've also got some malloberry bushes, but they're not what I want. I want blackberry bushes. Now, blackberry bushes, if you actually read the tooltip, which would have saved me an awful lot of time and effort, spawn in wet biomes. So here we are in a wet biome grabbing blackberry bushes, and while I'm grabbing the blackberry bushes, let me tell you, I have updated the pack to version 1.9. now it's nothing major. It is primarily mod updates. Cyclic is updated, and Animania has updated, apparently fixes the overbreeding problem, so that's one, and thanks for everybody who pointed that one out. So I think someone's out singing or shouting or something outside. I'm never sure how much of the general nightlife you can hear going outside out my window, but I do know that on one occasion somebody managed to, with sharp-eared individual, managed to hear someone shouting the well-known F and it, and suggested I might like to edit it out. And it's like, you know, I try to be family friendly, but at the end of the day, you know, I can't be responsible for what people shout as they walk past me window. And if I sat editing every little slip or noise out, then I'd never get anything released. Editing already takes long. It's a desert over there. It is. I might have to go and have a look over there briefly. So I have also got both of the bee things running, and I have chunk loaded that area. Yeah, there's definitely stuff going off outside. But yeah, so that's all nicely chunky loaded. And hello, you are blackberry bush, I think. Yep, have you? There's only one. Is there a toad around? Hello, what are you? You're a white peachick. You're my white peachick now. I've got an old spotted hog, which is why I was getting excited about the pigs. Okay, let's carry on. Yeah, so updated, as I say, mainly updates. Animania. What else was the XNet is updated. Cyclic is updated. I don't know whether it added anything. Cyclic is one of those mods that when it updates, you do have to go and have a little fertile automated user password trigger. Ooh. Places. I think that's new. Yeah, there's always something in this mod, and it is. I love Cyclic. It's just one of those mods where you can just sit there and go, yep, I think this frost balls, if you'll pardon the expression. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be much. It's probably more of a bug fix than an added additions update, which is fine, you know, I'll live. Boo-hoo. So yeah, what else? Anything else that we need to mention? I think most of the mod changes are there, and I'm hoping that will be the last update that's necessary before we get a 1.12 update, but I'm not going to hold my breath, because, you know, I can't hold my breath that long. And I can hold my breath a reasonable... Oh, that's a raspberry bush. I don't want a raspberry bush. Have that back. Pathetic things. Wrong colour. I'm not bothering getting... Oh, hello. I'm not bothering getting these things now. These are Animania. You want a large sow and a large sow. I suppose we should have them, because I do want. Where are you? Thank you. If we can see a boar, then I shall definitely have it. But I'm definitely interested in getting more pigoos. I like my pigoos. And we're going to have to do cows at some point, but I have to also bear in mind that come 112 we will be getting other critters, goats and sheep, and that is sow. Oh, yeah, I prefer a boar. We're having it. We're having it. Okay, come here, you. Come here, gimme. I can always just leave that there. Right. Looking for a boar. Looking for a boar. That's another pig. But apparently there is a setting which, as I say, which allows you to turn off some of the more anatomically correct features of Animania as well. So thank you very much for the comments that pointed that one out to me. I'm not bothering with it because I'm not actually. I still find it quite amusing, and the double takes make a few of you chuckle as well. So it catches me off guard, shall we say. That is a raspberry bush. I don't want that. How much swamp is there here? This is actually a really, really big swamp. Raspberry, don't want you. Blackberry, do want you. Anyway, I will have a little fertile around, see what else we can find, and I shall be back with you in a little while. I've been wondering when to find another village. And as I just skirted around this swamp, lo and behold, in the distance we have another village, which is handy because this will come in handy for starters. Well, it will do once we've scattered everything over. Anyway, my inventory is looking a bit shed-like right now, but that doesn't matter because we can go and pop those in and that, and there's mallow-berries, we've got blackberry bushes galore and bone meal, and oh, hello, have that, have all of that. You know, wrong not to when you're here, isn't it? In the same way as it's wrong not to check out all of the testificates in the area, see what you've got in terms of traders. So far we've got an awful lot. Actually, we should check these immersive guys. One of them might have. Yeah, I have that as well because I broke my last one. There is a bee fellow over there. Common shader grab bag. A sage, as opposed to an onion. No, sorry, bad joke. I did see over there. Here we go. Bee guy. What you got? You got a forest queen in pristine condition, and you got another forest queen in pristine condition. I'll leave those bee houses. We've got a meadows princess, pristine, common drone, a couple of those, and the rest of that we'll leave. I think we're probably just about done out here. There's lots of new version of thing. We've got lots of stuff to go and explore all over the place. I don't even know where the hell I am in relative to my base right now. I'm there. Village. Yeah. Oh, right. I'm miles away from home, aren't I? All right. Anyway, let us return home. So whenever, as well, I've picked that up as well, which I will disenchant at some point. Whenever I do this thing which we are doing, whenever I do an upgrade, I do like to check the mod thoroughly. So I haven't done that as much as I would normally do. I will confess. Oh, there's a large black sow. Keep those for now. That can go in. Large black sows and all sorts of good stuff. Get rid of all of these and, well, come on, behave. Right, put you over there, and then we'll take that, and that can go away in there. What happens? Oh, hello. Well, that seemed to be a suspiciously good fit. I do like ripping these things apart. One of the mods we can't update is this one at the moment, Geicomo's Foundry, and it is actually one I won't miss while I've got Cyclic, because while you got that thing, that is fairly trivial. Right, let me get this put away. We're going to head over to our bee area to start off with. We'll take those. Now I wanted to have a look at, let me just have a look at rope option. Now in the new version of Rustic there is a rope we can use, but in this version there isn't, and there is only the Decocraft rope. There's hemp rope, which is not really what I want. A climbing rope I don't think is going to help us at all because it's vertical. And it's also one of the mods which may actually end up dying to death. Not because it's rubbish or anything, just because we don't actually need it. What I was looking for is to see if we've got any horizontal style lines, and I don't think we do. Bit of a bummer. I had a plan for that. There are alternatives. It's not the end of the world. But I don't think we're going to find anything significant in any of this. Oh, restaurant table. There's new Decocraft items, because Decocraft was one of the updates, so updated items. So doors, and I don't know what else they've added. You always have to go through awning. Ooh, hello from Misk. And oh wow. This is definitely some interesting stuff going on here. Drum kits, I think we had that before. Nothing new there. The curtains, I can't remember, they may or may not have been around. Dungeon hasn't changed, that hasn't changed. Food doesn't look to have. Holidays, become handy come Christmas. Kitchen, yeah, got a little bit of tables and stuff going on. Lights, difficult to tell. So many options in this mod, it's sometimes difficult to see when it stops and finishes. Market, oh, got an ATM, handy. Barber's chair, we can have a barber's quartet. Office, yeah. Patreon, probably more in there. Oh, we've got a pulpit now. That's new. Yeah, I think there's new stuff. I think we can safely say there is new stuff. Mini football, billiard table, stairs, lockers when we get a gym. Dance floor. Yeah, we can get a bit of that going on, and probably. Oh, we've got a barbecue grill. Okay. Nothing I want though. So let's go, and we'll head over to. Hang on, there'll be a short pause while the world loads. Doesn't always respond well to me teleporting about the place. in your own time. There we go. Way and down. Right. So nothing's broke out here, which is all good, and the pigoos will hopefully control their urges. But let me show you what we've done out of the bee place, and we can, and then we can get on with some ideas I've got. Just some minor stuff at the moment. So we got that's not a mutated leaf, then I don't know what is. We got the bees that we did last time, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of unweary, one of them, some meadows, plenty of cultivated going on there, plenty of diligent there. That's bouncing left, right and centre, but it doesn't really matter. And then what I've done is over here I've added a mundane larch and a red spruce. And these guys are doing their level best to become whatever they become. Some of these are just repeatedly breeding the same critters. Cultivated and forest, commons, meadows and meadows. And again, these should mutate. There's a mutation there which I can see. Can't see any other immediate ones, but oh, there's one. There's another just there. And this is without glasses, so obviously once we get them going, we'll be laughing. So, ooh, and you can see quite a few over there as well. So the mutations are going well. We have got. I'm just going to place these in here for the time being. Get them out of my way, and if we go and have a look here, you can see we're getting honeycombs, we're getting lots of variations on a theme, and I'm just letting them go. There really is no drive to these, but we're getting some cultivateds and some commons there. Plenty of oh, what was that? That was a valiant, so they've obviously devolved. I think that's the word. That one doesn't appear to, that would be 2. 2 appears to have nothing going on. Why? Let me just double check. Insert and extract. The insert is there, the extract is, yeah, that should be fine. It's probably just that there's nothing to go, and similar there. And again, if we come over here, we should see we've got some combs. We've got 11 of those. We're getting a whole load of stuff. We've got a little bit of genetic diversity there, a whole load of genetic diversity here. Ditto, ditto, and ditto. And I'm not proposing to nursemaid these. We'll probably come back at the end of an episode and hello, night time, and just check how the trees are going, and hopefully we'll get some more tree types and we can breed those and yada yada. We've got a lot of work to do in here, which we will do at some point going forward. Hello, I see you there, sir. Bye bye. Oh, and you, hello. You shall be gone. Anybody else? There's something over here. There we go. Yeah, I see you, you green bugger. And then what have we got around here? That's underground, has to be, can't be here. And that is over here somewhere. I think it's underground. Yeah, we're safe. Yeah, so that's that. Let's forget about that for now. Bees is old news. So there's a couple of things I was thinking of that would look reasonable around here, and one of the things I like is vineyards. Why not? Everybody likes a vineyard. Everybody likes a nice tipple. Well, not everybody, but you know, I'm guessing teetotalers are not so keen. Now we currently, until Rustic comes along and gets the new version, we don't have any vines, but what we do have is some wood somewhere, probably, if I were to find the relevant bag. Let's have a look, see, have I got some wood in there? No. Have I got some wood in a blocks bag? Yes, I'm going to use some of that, I think. That should do the trick nicely. Okay, and we could probably use something to... Yeah, I suppose we could get away with... Yeah, let me borrow some of that. Walls. Walls we need walls. And we ain't going to find them in there. I should actually go and get some of this slop as well. See whether these guys want a little bit of slop. There we go. Have some slop, my friends. That's probably why they bred so much, actually. And we'll give them another trough as well. A nice trough of slop. Nom 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 nom. There you go. Happy pigs make happy bacon. Right. Let me just check what I've got. 'Cause I will confess I did not prepare as much for this as I should have done, and I will be right back with you. All right, so we've got a fair bit of land surrounding this area, and one of my plans was to out here was to bring another pig pen out. So this area is kind of spoken for. However, this area is not. So first things first, let me get all of these. Now these are Pam's Harvestcraft chestnuts, which, while fine and dandy for Pam's, are not a great deal of good for anything else. So we'll just grab up this lot and clear these out, and I will clear myself some terrain, not necessarily flatten but clear, and get rid of these gardens, and the world should be, if not good and happy, at least, you know, reasonably content. So yeah, I just need to do a little bit of tidying and I shall be right back with you. Alright, so started off with this particular setup. Now what I would like to do is, let me just bring some of you in. We're going to get a chisel and we are going to chisel you to I think that, oh god. Alright, yeah, well, that's fine. So if we were to come out and we've got this here, and we go 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, like that, to about there, and then we'll have maybe a gap of, well, we're going to go there and then come across to say here, and that will come up to, now that looks very chunky because this is fairly typical Minecraft issues. You know, you build something and it looks, well, for want of a better word, chunky. So let me get my chisel bag, and we're going to get a chisels and bits, and we'll get a empty thing there, and we are going to go into this and we're going to chisel this 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Was that 4? It was 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4. So we'll bring it back to a nice little post shape, and then we'll go and grab from our bag a pattern, and we shall do that and go blob and then blob, 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 blob. All very good so far. Now, one of the problems we have is I want to use these bushes in such a way that they resemble things. Let me just, we'll take that for a second. Now, if I were to go and change myself into placement mode and go 1 and 2, and then chisel back 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like so, and we'll just quickly get those and copy and go into placement and do that. That gives us a fairly basic structure. Now if I were to then oh, that sounds terrible. Sounds like Bruce Forsyth, which is probably not a good thing. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. And we can pop you back for now, and then we're going to take one of those and we are and we're going to, well, we'll do that for starters. We'll get you and we shall go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, looks a bit like rope, doesn't it? No, not really. I know it'll do. Given in the absence of anything else, it will do. Now we can go one of two ways with this. We can do it so it goes through like that. And I'm fine with that actually. That kind of gives this structure a little bit more meaning. Especially if I were to go here and then take that out, we can just carry that on through. And obviously we're going to have multiples of these. This is just one block that we're doing this on, just as an example. Whoops. Okay, and there, and finally like so. And then if we were to do that there, oh, okay. Did I not get that one? But yeah, so that gives us this structure here. Now the other thing we're going to do is the basic thing with these blackberry bushes is they grow. You know, no surprises there. I'm going to stick. In fact, no, I'm not going to stick that there. I'm going to stick that and that away for the time being. And I need my tool chest because I need to get out my shears, and then we'll put, we shall pop that away. We're going to go and grab a few leaves. We don't need a lot, so we'll just go and borrow one from I could do with it being as lighter. I don't think we can actually, let's see. Yeah, we can't chisel that. That's fine. I didn't expect to be able to, but you know, you have to check it. So let's go with a birch leaf. That'll do us. And then we take you, and we're going to go, oh, first things first, we're going to grab some blocks. That'll do us. And we shall place these down on the ground like so. And we'll repeat over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and we're going to, well, first things first, let's clear ourselves some space around here and there. So we are going to, with individual bits, we're basically going to do a little kind of smattering of, block going like this, and then that's there, so we can just put a little bit here, a little bit there, and a little bit there. That will stop upwards growth, or should do. So we can, this is, if you watch my live streams or the Coop Life footage, this is a trick I used for stopping. So right now we've just got these little smidges here, but if I place this down now and go 1, 2, 3 and then let those grow, they will fill that up, they'll grow blackberries on them, and they'll look a bit like a grapevine. That's the thoughts anyway. Not tested, of course. This is the great fun of doing this kind of thing. And if you want to make sure you cover, just make sure you cover all the bases. So here, and then you can obviously just do a little bit going around there, and then repeat. And hopefully it'll blend in reasonably well. So let me just get this done. I think if I were to look in here, we may have, I've got some bones, so we'll try bone mealing these in a moment. Let me just get these ones done and I shall be right back. Alright, so all things being equal, we should be able to bone meal these. Yep. Oh, there we go, and that's grown a little bit, and eventually these can't grow out because of those chisels and bits, but they should grow to fill this entire frame up, which I think will look reasonably good. If we can imagine this area set up with all of these, well, it helps if you have slightly more bone meal on you, but you know, we can work that without too much problem. So that's that one done, and then just the setup. Hello. I think that could look quite interesting. Let me get a little bit more done. I shall be right back with you. Alright, well, we've done a few. I'm not going to do them all right now, because things like these, I mean the blackberries, they're not grapes obviously, but I think that looks a bit like a vineyard, or at least, yeah, vineyard, that's the word I'm looking for, isn't it? It's the yard of the vine. It's not even actually the making the wine bit, it's just the vine. So yeah, this seems, oh wow, hello, oh look at it, he's got such teeny little, oh man, they're so cute when they're babies. Yeah, now I am over time. I do need to do something with the ground. We need to put some lighting in here. We need to take that lump out there. We need to get rid of some of these other bushes from around the area and tidy up a bit, but on the whole I am not unhappy with that. I think that has a certain something to it. So let us just finish up by let me go, where's my forestry bag there? That should be that, and we should be good to go and have a look at our, we should actually also put our chisel bag away. Yeah, we can go and have a look at our tree breeding exercise and see how we've got, whether we're getting any closer to having this chestnut tree over here, and I'm trying to remember what the other one is actually. Whoa, lag. Right, so what we got? Cherry. Sweet chestnut. Common walnut. But we can see we're getting a lot more mutation with the increased number of bees going on in this area. So I think should have a good chance. Common walnut. A reasonably good chance of getting mundane larch somehow. We ended up with there. Anything? Yeah, there's one. Hill cherry, nothing useful there. We'll just work around underneath for starters. Oh, there's one. Cherry, and then we'll go up on top and see what we've got. Common walnut. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take the ones I'm not bothered about and just chuck them. Mundane larch will keep. The common walnut, that can go, and those can go, that can go. We'll keep hold of you. We need to get some more grafter technology going on as well here. Okay, so I'm fairly certain I saw that's a mutation, as is that. Oh, we've got 2 chestnuts. Excellent. What else we got? We've got another one there. Cherry. And there. Another cherry. Even with the glasses on, it's not 100%. You're not guaranteed to spot them. They can be quite the elusive little baggers. There's one. Silver lime. Cherry. 3 sweet chestnut. 4 sweet chestnut. We are in. In fact, we really don't need to worry much more about those at all. Let's go over here now and see what we're getting. Mundane larch. Look like a mundane larch as well. Walnut, larch. Get rid of. We're not really bothered about larches. What else we get? Yeah, I can't even remember what it is these are supposed to produce, so I'm not entirely sure. Another mundane. Mundane. Oh, we're getting some mutation though, that's for certain. So the answer is definitely is quantity. Probably over quality, to be fair. That's a what was that? That was something different. That's what we're after, I believe. A bull pine. We'll get the rest of these. Sugar maple, that will have one. Don't care if that is. Yeah, so let me just finish off going around and getting all of the mutations from here. We'll strip these trees down and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, well we did pretty well out of that actually. We got I didn't mention we did have the larch. It's kind of a pinky. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest, but we got another lemon sapling. Let me just sort myself out with a bit of forestry bag. We'll put that away. We'll grab you and we'll put the U on, and we shall put that away. We'll grab this one. So that's a lemon sapling. We've got another sweet chestnut, which is a different genus. Bull pine, sweet chestnut, and sugar maple. We'll put that away for now. Let's go and just have a look at these. So the bull pine is low 1 by 1, blah blah, sappiness effect none. It has no fruit, and it's basically things. Sweet chestnut is 2 by 2 average. It obviously has chestnuts. and yeah. And the sugar maple is a 1x1 and it has no fruits. And yeah, right. So we should probably, we need to have a look. What can we do with a bull pine? A bull pine is, let's find the relevant section. Bull pine with a mundane larch will give us a coast sequoia. That's the beastie. So we're going to need mundane larch in that one. The other one we need is the chestnut. Let's find that. Sweet chestnut. Does that give us anything? Teak. Okay. Nope. Kapok. White poplar. Oh, they actually have a poplar actually. Balsa and teak. You see, there's loads and loads of these trees. Well, enough to keep me going for a long, long time. It's one of the things I like about trees. I think chestnut is the end of the breeding cycle for that one. So this one here is our target. Let me just run over. I'm going to. Let's go over to here, and I'm going to stick a chestnut down just over here temporarily. Because we can always graft. Come on, grow. There you go. It's got an ugly tree. I think it's a tree that I would want to keep, but it's not bad. Bull pine. Let's have a quick peek at one of those while we've got the stuff here. Bull pine is, as you'd expect, a pine, and the sugar maple is that. So yeah, we need to graft off the leaves, get a good selection of those now. So I shall do that, and I think that I don't want too many of these, but the wood itself on maple is, I don't think it's the nicest wood. Again, there's some nicer woods at the higher end of the tree breeding, which is what makes it all worthwhile, and getting the pretty blocks to play with. Okay, there we go. So that's sugar maple. We'll with our bull pine, so that'll do me. We can grab that one out. So the pine wood is a very pale wood, as you would expect. The maple it's actually quite a nice colour actually. And finally, let's make sure we've got at least 4 of these, if not slightly more. There we go, and we'll quickly get the chestnut down and have a quick peek at that, and we will call it an episode. Let's just have a look. Chestnut is actually, again, it's got a nice green tinge to it. So, at the risk of being boring, thank you very much for watching, guys. The bees are starting to work nicely. We're getting some of the trees, which is also nice. The chestnut is going to be actually pretty important, and I'm tempted. In fact, I think I will get the rest of this tree's saplings in this, because I think we are going to want a goodly supply of these, and you'll see why in a coming episode. In fact, for the next one probably. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.